So the chart for the beginning of this pranic breathing retreat is really interesting in that it has Libra rising, so that means that it's going to bring balance to the participants. There's going to be really a sense of tremendous inner love and bridging the old consciousness with the new consciousness. And it's very much a chart that talks about mastery and that talks about the importance of being responsible and being very much at cause in life, and that there is really going to be access to some very deep metaphysical truths that is going to come through that retreat. And there is also a very great sense of a complete shift at a DNA level, and it's like a complete cellular regeneration of the body that is actually going to open new spaces, and that is actually going to create some new pathways, almost like neurological pathways for interdimensional information to come through the cells at a cellular level. So it's quite an extraordinary process, and it's something that I've never seen quite as clearly written as that. And there's really a sense also of touching the spiritual, interdimensional, like intergalactic elements, that it's almost like going through the veil, and a capacity to become even more, each participant will be able to become even more who they are in their divinity and in their creativity and in their uniqueness and their spiritual uniqueness. So there's really going to be also a sense of being a rainbow bridges and going very deep within in terms of consciousness, in terms of understanding, in terms of communication, and in terms of being able to access some very ancient wisdom and some very ancient knowledge that has been buried for a very long time, that is now ready to emerge from the depths of the beings who are going to be in that retreat. So there's really a sense that, first of all, it feels like a family coming together. It feels like, really people who have known each other in the past, even if it's the first time that they meet. And it feels like a spiritual family going back to the source and going back to, I want to say, the Essenes, and I want to say something that's related to the ancient, a very pure source of knowledge that understood the body as it's almost like going back to the creation. It's almost going back to an understanding of how the body emerged out of nothing in a way, and how creation happens out of thin air, and how to again be able to tap into this very high frequency information that comes in such a way that through experiencing pranic breathing, it's going to be even more than that, because it's going to be about experiencing the ability to manifest and create in practical reality. So there's really going to be a sense of creating an incredible bridge, interdimensional bridge, and linking together all sorts of dimensions that have an incredibly pure resonance with each other in such a way that they are enabling the body to not only get purified, detoxify, but regenerate and create another, within itself, another grid. So it's actually an incredibly extraordinary process, and it really has its source in civilizations that were very much in connection with the earth, with nature, and with an understanding of the plants and an understanding of the trees, and an ability to connect with the messages of the plants, the trees, and the flowers, and to now bring that into an even deeper connection that has to do with the laws of the universe, that has to do with the laws of creation, has to do with the laws of manifestation. So there is really a sense of incredible balance. There's not going to be any extreme, reaction or any extreme. It's nothing extreme, and even though it seems revolutionary, it is really not, because it is about reconnecting with the primordial wisdom and being able to really understand and manifest in a conscious way the ability to completely recreate the body from a crystalline grid, and being able to absolutely manifest a metaphysical truth through physicality that connects with interdimensionality. So it's a very beautiful process of love. Also, love is very prominent in this chart. There's really a sense of understanding the deeper dimensions of love, the deeper consciousness associated with love, and really understanding true unconditional love. And really through the retreat and the experience that you're all going to go through, there's really going to be an incredible sense of oneness, not just among yourselves and with each person with themselves. So really this sense of connecting the sacred marriage inside and the balance of the masculine and the feminine within, but there's also going to be a sense of oneness with the world. And this retreat is actually creating incredible magic in the world, and incredible consciousness that's going to spread everywhere. So it's not just going to be an isolated event. It's really going to be an event that connects the world to a very pure source of understanding and knowledge, out of which a new beginning is going to occur for the participants and for everybody who is going to be touched by the people who attended this retreat. And so the ripple effects are going to be enormous on a vibrational and a frequency level.